It was nearly 100 years ago. I was but a lone trapper then, and would spend my winters on Manitou Island, where small game were plentiful. I'd heard the legend of the Wendigo, but a man's ignorance of things unseen is never questioned. Legend became life when I came face to face with the monstrous snow beast.
There's no such thing as a Wendigo. I mean, the Indians would say, in the middle of the night, the Wendigo ate Geronimo. Oh, my, it's just another excuse for their hunger.
Tell that to Dave!
You're all gonna die. One by one you'll perish. Either in this cabin or out in the freezing cold.
The only reason I got away is that thing was still busy eating Dave. It was eating him raw!
Hi everybody, Douglas Waltz, Old Man Movie Reviews. We haven't done one of these in forever. I'm a little closer because I want to show you stuff. I think that'll be better. First up is from Vinegar Syndrome, the Blu-ray release of Frostbiter, Wrath of the Wendigo. My wife and I, this is one of our favorite movies back in the day when it was on. I switched the cover. I went with this one instead of this one. This one seems a little dark. I mean, I don't know. We love this movie. It's so influenced by Evil Dead. You can tell that. Stop motion in it is awesome. There is a list of just so many extras on this movie. I'll be showing the trailer for that, hopefully, if there's one on the internet. I'm doing this before I go look for the trailer. You know how it works. So, yeah, we watched it again. It still holds up. Our favorite song is the chili song. You know, chili, no cheese, no crackers, just chili. Well, the chili monsters are there. And the puppets are great. The suits are great. This is a really great movie that deserved more than what it got. This is just so much fun. Yeah, we watched it back in the VHS days when it was first released, shot here in Michigan. So a big plus for that. Put the slipcover back on there because apparently slipcover is precious. So I didn't bring down any of the printed material when you order movies from David "The Rock" Nelson.
Coming soon from David "The Rock" Nelson Monster Movies. Rock Nelson Television International presents The Fishman, starring David "Rock" Nelson as the Fishman. Produced and directed by that master of the macabre, David "Rock" Nelson. Done in tribute to the late great Ed Wood. May he R.I.P. May he rest in peace. Here's some shocking scenes of what you'll see. See the Mad Doctor, Dr. Frank, also played by David "Rock" Nelson, experimenting with turkey DNA and fish DNA, treated with atomic fallout radiation to turn him into a fish mod. Radiation and silicate blood from a prehistoric fish. Yeah, I'm gonna use that on myself, and I'm gonna turn myself into Fishman. See the Mad Dr. Frank guzzle his Java. Goo goo goo. That's good Java. And see him talk to his pet catfish and become fiends with them. Hear the fish talk back to it. Goo goo goo. Oh, this guy's nuts. Goo goo goo. Ah, that's good Java, right? Now turn yourself into Fishman. Goo 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 goo. That's good Java.
Yes, I will conquer the world with monsters. I will turn myself into a fish man now.
It's about time! Yay, yay!
My lips are puckering. Oh, I feel strange.
See the mad Dr. Frank, a descendant of Franken, turn into Fishman right before your very horror-stricken eyes. It's unbelievable. See him turn into Fishman and go on a rampage of horror and mayhem as he runs amok all over the countryside. See him watch monster movies on TV. It's horrifying. You've got to see it to believe it. And so Charles and Willis MC went to look for the Mad Doctor's laboratory.
I'm the fish monster!
Now stay out and stay out. Quit bothering me while I'm conducting mad experiments. This picture is rated GP.
You get a lot of stuff. He gives you multiple autographs. We're going to go over those. Let me show you first one of the envelopes. There you are. Let me see. Yep, there's one of the envelopes. Very, I have another one where he actually told me what was going to be showing on MeTV for the week, which I thought was fascinating. So I'd ordered a couple in the past from David the Rock Nelson. I'm going to show a trailer of his in case you're not sure who that is. And we're going to go over these and then the announcement that is everybody's excited about from Saturn Core. Yep, Saturn Core. I think it's Saturn Core. Audio, video. If I'm wrong, I'll put a thing up there on the thing. But first, let's run down what you got. So you always get homemade. Here's the one for the Fishman, half fish, half man, and all monster. He always signs it Your Fiend, David the Rock Nelson. He will also sign the discs, autographed personally, and date and time that he did it. Sometimes you get interesting little trinkets. This is a fortune teller fish that came with that. It goes by the heat of the palm. You take it out and lay it in your hand, and then it tells you what your fortune is, which he loves stuff like that. So that's the Fishman. It's obvious what this is about. A lot of Rock's movies are exactly the same, except for execution. So they're a monster that gets loose, and they got to get rid of the monster. Here is the other one, David the Rock Nelson's Dinosaur Woman. Signed that to me as well, personalized. He included a picture of him and Svengoolie and the lovely Janet, who appears in a lot of his movies. Also, once again, autographed disc. Little promo in the back for Devilant. I have seen Devilant. I love Devilant. There's 3 of those. Rumor is there's a 4th one. My new batch, I decided to go back as far as I could. And that was Conrad Brooks versus the Werewolf. Once again, oh, that's right. That's in my DVD player right now. I'm watching it because, so with David the Rock Nelson movies, they're long. He gives you the most bang for your buck. These are $20 a piece. They last for hours. I find that they work better for me if I watch them in increments. I'll watch them half hour, like before bed, half hour, before bed, half hour. That's just how it works. And it works great for me. Also, next up, Howl of the Werewolf. Ooh, can you even see that? I think you can see it. Alright, here, we'll go, wah. He gives date and time when he signs some of these, which is I thought was hilarious. And then he autographs the disc. And this is Howl of the Werewolf, where he actually gets little thing in the back with him and Svengoolie. Svengoolie seems to tolerate him very much. Svengoolie likes him. I'd heard nothing about this. It's called Pumpkin Man. It's Pumpkin Man 1 through 4 plus Night of the Pumpkin Men. Over 3 hours. And it's a color photograph picture, which is odd for David. Then he made Pumpkin Man trading cards, only 5 cents. He printed those out and called them trading cards. That's fine. He also, once again, signed the DVD. Sometimes you get back stuff, sometimes you don't. One of the ones I ordered was called Werewolf and the Witch. And instead of sending that to me, he sent me this, The Rock, which is it has Werewolf and the Witch as promised. And then it also has his documentary, one of a couple of them. There's been more than one of David the Rock Nelson's documentaries. This is great. The documentary is kind of cool. I have not watched Werewolf and the Witch yet. It's on my pile. Here's one I have seen, The Frankenstein Stalks. And nice picture of David the Rock Nelson with his devil ant. You'll see this picture again here momentarily for the exciting part. And yeah, once again, this is copy number 1 of a brand new master. Because he shoots everything on VHS and edits on VHS. And then he'll make a DVD master copy to make duplicates. Back in the day when it was just tapes, he would not even do that. He would get a VHS tape, so he would just be making dupes of that. One of the longest movies ever. The giant horny toad monster. I can attest to this being very long. It is a long movie about a horny toad monster attacking people. My autograph again that he gave to me. So yeah. And he gave this to me for $20. Even though it's a 6-hour long movie. I'm not really sure why he did that. That was very nice of him. I'm going to order again. Maybe I'll send him a couple extra bucks. So what's all that mean? This is a lot of homemade David the Rock Nelson. He's been around for over 30 years making his stuff. And it's all just fascinating to watch. It's very... You get deep into his mindset because you're with him through the whole thing. He likes to talk to the camera a lot. Excuse me. Editing. Sometimes there's the cut that was perfect and he leaves it in. Drinks coffee. It's hot Java. Glug, 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 glug. It's such a good time. So what that means is this is the David the Rock Nelson Collection, Volume 1, from Saturn Core and Audio, I do believe. Let me double check. It's very tiny print. So, anyways, so this is the David the Rock Collection, Volume 1, Conrad Brooks versus the Werewolf, Son of the Werewolf, and the Adventures of Janet, where she's versus Nosferatu and the monster. These are all shot on DVD. Or no, they're all shot on videotape. So I was going to open this one in front of you, because even I haven't opened this one yet. I watched Conrad Brooks versus the Werewolf. I have not seen Son of the Werewolf as of yet, so that's exciting. Plus there are so many extras on this disc. Oh, here it is. Saturn Score. I was right. Yep. They did a magnificent job with this, and I love that it says Volume 1, because David has decades of work that deserve a wider audience. And there's got to be fans. They put this out in, toss this. They put this out with the slipcover version, 1,000 of them. They were gone in less than a day. The other 1,000 were just like this, no slipcover, another 1,000. There's only like 200 of those left. So off the bat, right away, 1,200 sold. So, oh, this is kind of nice. What do we have in here? We have VHS Oddities Unearthed, Strange Tales, the Rock Edition. And it's just a little booklet about David the Rock Nelson. So I will be reading this without a problem. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, these are nice. Yeah, he's still doing it. He's still David the Rock Nelson. The inside is just various pictures. I'm not going to take the disc out just yet, but various pictures and stuff like that, so it's not a flip kind of thing. And I'm going to take off my glasses so I can read this tiny print. Let's see. So this disc by itself is Conrad Brooks versus the Werewolf feature with optional 44-minute intro by David the Rock Nelson. I didn't mispronounce that. That's 44 minutes. Son of the Werewolf short. Adventures of Janet short. The Brooks Brothers, a vintage 1994 documentary featuring David the Rock Nelson interviewing brothers Ted, Henry, and Conrad Brooks. Conrad Brooks, famous for, of course, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Conrad Brooks versus the Werewolf bloopers and outtakes. The Brooks family behind the scenes at Conrad's Family Ranch. The documentary that I do believe is in that other one that I showed you. The Rock, Ed Wood of the 21st. Yeah, that's one I've already seen that. Pumpkin Man Lives, 2023 sequel to David the Rock Nelson classic, directed by Bruce Longo. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know that I want to see somebody aping him, so we'll see. TV news clips, Deadbeat Drive-In ad, trailers, the booklet that I had also previously mentioned. And it says 81 minutes, but there's way more than 81 minutes on this disc. So, finally, the Ed Wood of the 21st century and beyond, David the Rock Nelson, receiving his due. And I can't wait for the second one to come out because I will buy it the day that it comes out. So, yeah, we covered a lot of movies today. All of them, David the Rock Nelson or Frostbiter. Vinegar Syndrome always has sales. When something first comes out, it's usually a discount. When sometimes they have sales, Black Friday, halfway to Black Friday, that's how I got Frostbiter for about half the price. So, good way to get these things. Saturn Core Audio Video. Yeah, Saturn's Core Audio and Video. Releases some magnificent things. They're like a partner label with Vinegar Syndrome. So, you can still get this without the slipcase. This one, still believe it or not, you can get some with the slipcase. I think Frostbiter needs someone famous to go, my goodness, have you seen this movie? Because it really, for an old, I do believe it was 95? That's what I want to say. I'm not going to look too hard for it, though. So, originally a Trauma release. That's what this cover is. This is the Trauma one. And now we have the beautiful one. It's very pretty. Oh, I didn't realize it was embossed. Oh, there you go. So, that's all we have for this episode of Old Man Movie Reviews. If you're a movie maker and you want to have me review one of your movies, get a hold of us on the YouTube channel where you're watching this. Just put up a comment, send me a link, something. I prefer to review physical copies. I don't like to watch movies on my computer, just because I'm an old man, like it says in the title. Finally, I don't watch anthologies anymore. I'm glad you made your anthology. Good for you. That's awesome. Everyone should make a movie. I don't watch anthologies anymore. I think Creepshow is the height of anthology films. I don't watch them anymore. Send me a feature. Or you can send me a short. I will review shorts. Just not a bunch of them with a linking thing calling it an anthology. I just can't watch anthologies. I'm not real fond of found footage movies either. You can go ahead and thank Blair Witch. I think the last one that I enjoyed was Chupacabra Territory, and that's been a while. So, if you made a found footage movie, I'll watch it. But no guarantees. Also, if you send me your movie, I know this seems to be going on from watching too much David the Rock Nelson movies. If you send me your movie and I watch it, and for some reason we do not click, the movie and we do not click, I'll go ahead and contact you and tell you that the movie and I did not click, and I won't review it. Everyone says, "Oh, bad review is." No, that just seems mean. I'm not reviewing a movie that I don't like, because if I don't like it, I'm not going to be nice about it, and then you're going to be, upset about it. So, I mean, I make terrible movies. If you want to make a bad review of mine, go ahead, but I don't think it's very productive. So until next time, this is Douglas Waltz, your old man movie reviewer, saying, go watch a movie!